Hey everyone, today I want to go over the half kneeling cable lift, which is one of my favorite exercises for many reasons. Some of the big components of this exercise is you get a ton of core stability, you get some shoulder, scapular mobility and stability, you're also working some hip stability in this position, and you're also getting some upper body pressing movement that we want here. So first we're going to go over how to perform the exercise correctly, and then I'm going to go over a couple common flaws that we see with it. So first, you're going to have a cable unit, you're going to set it to the low setting, and you're going to make sure the cable unit is perpendicular to your body. Then you're going to get into a half kneeling position, so you want 90 degrees of the front leg, you want 90 degrees of the back leg, you want everything pointing forward, so you don't want to see your hips rotated one way or the other. But then you're going to grab the cable, you're going to get some tension on the cable, okay? So you don't want to start from the bottom, the stack bottomed out here. You want to get some tension on the cable. You're going to have two overhand grips here, keeping your abs braced. You're going to come up at a 45-degree angle. You're going to set your upper shoulder blade up and back, get a good press out, come back, and then reset. And here, you're not going to let the cable go all the way down. So you're going to reset, staying nice and tight, not letting anything move throughout the motion. Okay, so that's how we perform that correctly. Then you would turn around, do the same thing, making sure that's the inside leg staying down. So again, a couple cues that you want to really think about here. Your abs are staying braced, your inside leg, that hip, your glute, you're trying to get that engaged. And then when you're coming up 45 degrees, getting that shoulder blade set before you press out with that inside arm, and keeping it there, and coming through. So again, that's how to perform it correctly. A couple common things that we see with this exercise, a couple common flaws, is that athletes start from down here and they start the motion before they get themselves set. So you want to make sure that you set yourself first and then go to work here, okay? Another one is that as we're going up and back with that upper shoulder blade, a lot of athletes will actually tip that shoulder blade forward. So we really want to make sure that we're getting the shoulder blade tipped up and back, not allowing it to go forward, okay? So setting it up and back. On the press out, a lot of athletes will end up going into extension in the back. So instead of staying solid and pressing straight out, a lot of athletes will try to press, and you'll see that their rib cage really pops up. They really go into extension. So you have to maintain that good brace with that core, okay? So core is braced, shoulder blade set. Another common flaw that we see is on the press, that upper arm starts to bend and give, okay? So we don't want that. We want to make sure that as we get set, we're keeping that good set, getting that good press, and then come back, okay? And the last thing that we see is a lot of athletes, as they return to the beginning, they get this kind of like lateral side bend, and then they kind of come back up and into it, come here. You don't want that. You want to start, get it, come back, and that's to maintain that position. So again, a great exercise for some core stability, anti-extension, anti-rotation as that cable's trying to pull you. You're getting good shoulder mobility coming up and up over the head, which a lot of athletes struggle with, so we get that good upward rotation, elevation of that shoulder, setting it back for some stability, and then you're getting some really good upper body pressing work here as we're trying to maintain this good hip and knee alignment. Hopefully that helps you out. It's a great exercise. Give it a try.